Alright, hey, time for a quick status update. So a bunch of stuff has happened. So the PC boards came in and got my first order in, so that is shipping hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest. Printed up a new version of the manual. This new version is also online now, but it's got all the latest and greatest information, plus the information on FCC compliance and the official open source license page. So that's all good to go. I made a new programmer's card that you always want a quick reference guide when you're doing assembly language, machine language. So this gives you the conversion for the different instructions and some other handy information, quick reference on the buttons, the special registers, and a little octal conversion table. And so that's all good to go. This is the new board. You can't read the display because I'd have to fiddle with the controls, but it's displaying great looking things. So that's the board. Pretty straightforward and simple. It's got the quick guide on the back, FCC logo, and everything else you need. This was the box of boards that came in from the PCB manufacturer. And that's what they look like. I ordered 50 of them. They come nicely bundled up, and there they are unwrapped. So they work great, right? I mean, I've built up a few boards already, and they work great, no problems. One of the nice things about JLC PCB, you can get different serial numbers. So each of these has a unique number on the back. So those are going to be the board serial numbers. So that's stamped in silkscreen and good to go. And this is a programming jig that I made out of one of the previous boards. Basically, it's an old touch metal board. You plug power in here. You can plug in the PIC programmer here, and then this spot is where the PIC chip itself would be soldered. But instead, I've got a little outline frame here that just fits the chip, and so I drop the PIC chip in there, push it all the way back, press it down lightly with my finger, and I can program it. I've only got to get 5 pins, power, ground, M clear, and then clock and data, and so it's pretty reliable. I mean, if it works, you know it. And so I can pre-program these chips without soldering them, which means that I have the option of offering these in kit form if I want. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to do. It's actually going to take a bit of effort to develop a kit form because I've got to pack, individual capacitors and things like that. But it might be kind of fun for people to have the option of building this up themselves rather than getting a pre-built kit. So I might do that, offer a discount of a few bucks maybe. So that's working. And then again, here's the built-up board. You can see where the chip would normally be soldered on there. And there's the back of it. I did not go with Kickstarter, so there's no longer gold, bronze, and silver level contributors. So I took that out to just say contributors, but that looks kind of slubbo. So I'm just letting it say what it says on the back. Anyway, that's a bit of an update. The other thing that's going on is our business, Arasawa. We've got our website up. It has links to the Touch Metal site, and also a link directly to where you can buy these boards. So you can come down here and click on this and see the board. You can order from here. You can get it with a printed manual for a few dollars extra. There's pictures of the board, descriptions. There's also links about lots of links to different things. So there's the about page. You can download the instruction manual here. There's a link to the YouTube video series, which you are watching now. Link to an assembler. and an emulator. So you know, this will assemble your code for you if you don't want to do it by hand. This is the emulator that takes the place of actually getting a physical board. And I also opened up a project on Hackaday, so you can go to that and see basically the same information, different format, but same basic content. And also created a GitLab repo that has, among other things, the source code, some images, some sample code, the programmer's card that I showed you, the full documentation, source code for the assembler, source code for the upload program, and all of the build files for the printed circuit board itself. So if you wanted to make your own board, you can go into KiCad with this, or you can go straight to the Gerber files. And there's also a schematic here, pretty simple schematic. So yeah, lots of resources available. I updated the about page a little bit, put in some more information about the current process. Resources has those additional links to Hackaday and the YouTube playlist, and things like that. So just kind of been messing around, trying to build this stuff out, get it all linked together, and that's kind of the current state of things. Oh, the one other thing I've been doing, I've been working on a textbook of exercises to let people kind of go through on their own and experiment with this board. So it's just kind of some guided exercises to take people through some of the different concepts of assembly language, machine language, and coding at that level. So those first few lessons on the YouTube channel were done in that spirit, but I think I'm going to, going forward, try to follow the layout of this textbook once it's finished, and then you know, harmonize the videos with that. So it'll be a book that you can download and you can use the practice problems in there, but then you can also go to the video and sort of see some of these things worked out. So so that's the other thing that I'm working on right now.